Hello students, I welcome everyone who is interested to listen my class. If you wish to improve your English language, better follow the 10th series created by Mrs. Valli Subbaiah in YouTube channel Flute English Grammar Creations. Let us have a quick review of the 10th series which I have already taught you. The first 4 tenses are about present and the fifth one is simple past tense, 6 past continuous tense, 7 past perfect tense and 8th one is past perfect continuous tense. If you are eager to learn them in detail, you can click the videos from unit 17 to 24. Okay students, are you ready for today's class? Let us go now. Hello students, I welcome everyone who is interested to listen my class. If you wish to improve your English language, better follow the 10th series created by Mrs. Valli Subbaiah in YouTube channel Flute English Grammar Creations. Let us have a quick review of the 10th series which I have already taught you. The first 4 tenses are about present tense and the fifth one is simple past tense. Number 6 past continuous tense, 7 past perfect tense and 8th one is past perfect continuous tense. If you wish to learn them in detail, you can click the videos from unit 17 to 24. Okay students, are you ready now? Okay, let us go. Each tense has 4 aspects that talks about the completion of the event or action, and based on that we have 4 types of future tense verbs. First one is simple future tense, second future continuous tense, third future perfect tense and fourth one is future perfect continuous tense. Today's class is about the 9th tense, simple future tense. Verbs in the future tense have the word will before the root verb or main verb or base verb. Example, will be, will do, will have, etc. Here is a list of future tense verbs used by a gardener. The gardener will plow, he will dig, he will sow the seeds, he will grow the plants. We can also replace the verb will with other auxiliary verbs or helping verbs like shall, may, might. I shall water the plants. The seeds will sprout. The soil will absorb the water. The plants may bloom. The gardener may sell the flowers. This usage is called future tense. What is simple future tense? Simple future tense is a verb tense used for a future activity or a future state of being. In short, we use simple future tense to talk about things that will happen later. It could be 5 minutes later or 5 days or 5 years after now. The structure of future tense is subject plus will plus main verb. Look at the example 2. There will be a heavy rain. There, subject, will be, future tense, be is the main verb. A heavy rain is complement. Here we have an image. It is a news report. Another storm could hit Tamil Nadu after Cyclone Nivar. Said by IMD. IMD, India Meteorological Department. Let us continue with the examples. Another storm will affect Tamil Nadu. The fishermen will not go for fishing. The victims will be tensed and worried. The homeless people will stay in the camp. The government will protect the flood refugees. All these statements say about future. I hope you could follow me. Let us learn in detail. The future can be expressed in several ways in English. There are different possibilities. We can use will, shall, may, might, going plus to infinitive, present continuous tense with the time expression, etc. The following slides also teach you about subject verb agreement, and three forms of future tense. Usages of will and shall. Learn the contractions too. You can communicate in English using short forms. Learn to pronounce them and use them wherever necessary. I'll, you'll, he'll, we won't, they shan't. A note here says that will plus not is won't, shall plus not is shan't. Subject verb agreement for future tense is quite easy since the main verb remains the same for singular and plural subject. The verbs help, meet, work do not take es or ed to form future tense. Let us see the three forms of future tense: positive statement, negative statement, and question forms. The structure of positive sentences: subject plus will plus main verb. Example, I will help, he will meet, it will work, etc. I won't help, she will not meet, it won't work are the examples of negative statement. Structure is subject plus won't plus main verb. Let us see the question forms. Just interchange the subject and will to form a question. Will plus subject plus main verb ending with a question mark. Will I help the poor? Will he meet the MD? Will it work nicely? Yes, it will, or no, it won't. Will Shilpa be 18 next year? Let us continue with the example 4, 5 and 6. We are going to eat chapati. Here the structure appears like a present continuous tense. We are going. But it is not so. Going to is a phrase used for future tense. You come tomorrow. The structure you come is present tense. But the adverb says it is future. So, you come tomorrow is a future expression. They are visiting Goa. If I say without time expression, it is denoting the action that is occurring at the time of speaking or right now. They are visiting Goa now. The time expression here, next month, talks about future. So, we can use this structure for future tense. Are they visiting Goa tomorrow? Yes, they are. No, they aren't. Let us see some more examples in the next slide. If you practice more and more these three forms, you will feel an easy flow in your language. Whether it is a positive statement or a negative statement or a question form or a short form, in present tense or in past tense or in future tense, etc., etc., you will feel easy and comfortable to write and speak in English. I think, I don't think, I believe, I imagine, I suppose are all stative verbs used for future expressions. I think it will be sunny tomorrow. I don't think we are meeting at the restaurant next week. I believe you will practice more and more. Will you do, students? Yes, very good. I suppose you will improve your language. Let us see the usages of future tense in the next slide. We use future tense for a planned action. Example, they are having a party on Sunday evening. The graduation ceremony will begin at 5 o'clock. Suppose you are busy, you may say your caller, I will call you later. It's an unplanned action. If you visit a multi-cuisine restaurant, you may eat whatever you like. Maybe she will drink lemonade. I think he will win the election, or it may rain tomorrow is a prediction. He won't work overtime anymore is a warning. To make a promise, we use future tense. I'll meet you later. I'll marry you soon. They will return the books next month. Let us learn the usage of shall. Shall we? I and we sometimes take shall in future tense. Example, I shall have breakfast later. I shall take a break and listen to the music. We shall overcome is a soothing music giving confidence for future. This is a song sung by the Americans during the destruction of Twin Towers. Let me try the song. We shall overcome, we shall overcome, we shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. We shall overcome, we shall overcome, we shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. Students, you can also click the video and learn the full song and sing whenever you face difficulties. I am sure you will get confidence. Okay, students, I hope you have enjoyed my class and understood simple future tense. As usual, do the follow-up activity and wait for the next video. Maintain a grammar notebook which will improve you a lot. If you like my teaching, kindly share and subscribe. Thank you for your kind attention. Thank you.